Actually, yeah, we do. That was not a hit. Okay. Bad movement. Too close. Too close again, kind of. Well, not really. That one's just like not looking at that side. Try to heal, not waste sword, but it's okay. Shouldn't you be close to? I hit both of you a bunch. It doesn't feel like you're close to death somehow. Oh, no, you are, okay. Oh, I don't remember how to fight this. But I do have a lot more mobility now than I did at the time. But I don't know how to hit this thing. This mantis lord. Can I hit him from there? Late on that, that's okay. Okay, you can hit there, interesting. That's a stupid jump. And then I didn't know what to do. Try to heal there, there's no heal window like that though. Stupid jump again, but it worked out. Okay, I didn't remember that part of the lore. Or that. So late on all of these. Why is the rhythm all of a sudden? Like, is that always the case? The rhythm is completely different all of a sudden. Like, not just from stage 1 to stage 2 of the two mantises, mantisae, But within this part of the fight, they're sometimes really slow and sometimes really fast. Yeah, went right, should have gone left. I don't know. This is just not fun for me. I don't. It doesn't feel fun. I don't know. Don't do it. Yeah, I don't know. We're just still kind of here, you know. No, finish bathroom because same. It's just, I don't know. What? Can teleport straight to this? Whatever. You do want to finish bathroom, but I haven't started it. I thought you were locked out after banishment. It does exist. He seems insanely hard to. So if there's anything we can do with Sod, it has to be here. Because we've done the other two. With him in the cage. And he doesn't care. Hello. Isn't it? Oh, you blocked it, I guess. Which is rude, honestly. Right, I do remember this. Sort of. Just one of those guys? There's like a full wave here, and like in like the last of the challenges. This is like where you like farm some soul. I'm not playing smart here though. But these guys actually do remember that they have their projectiles, because the one in the later one just don't remember that ever. He's really fast with them too, yeah. Whatever, that was not there. I have no idea what we're doing now. Oh, those two? I guess. You should have fallen in there, guy. There you go. What are we doing here? The floor changes are so annoying though. Even when they're like harmless like this one, it's just still annoying every time. Or this guy, right? Alright. Not smart. That's not a hit. All right. I don't know what we're doing now, but it's okay. The 2 hits anyway, it's fine. Are very close together somehow. Oh, those are those, right? Sure. This is not very hard. It makes sense though that it isn't. Are we done? That is different, maybe? Oh, hello. Oh, it's... Poor sword. Is that supposed to happen? Yeah, this game about bugs does have quite a few bugs. So when you charge like a nail art and he hits you, it just like goes infinite. He does have quite a bit of health, honestly. I feel bad about this. Go on, car, scurry away. Let's say humility further, yes. This seems like an uncomfortable position to be in. Can I like help you out? I mean, he's not in his cage anymore. I guess that's progress? Unless they put him back in. No, he's out. Where is he now? How would I know? So where did we find him? Like we met him Do we meet him up top? We met him up top, maybe, in Darkmouth, right? And then we found him again in wherever, like, the chargy guy is, the summon whatever. We found him there. Where did we meet him next? Vengefry King, yeah, that's the one. Then I don't remember where we met him next. In Deep Nest? Oh yeah, he was stuck in like a spiderweb, maybe, or something like that. Was there one in between, or is that the next one? Not sure. And then who knows where he went? But he ended up at the Colosseum somehow. It's hard to keep track of all these NPCs. The audio was weird there too for a second. Yeah, there's still that issue too. Like, just crackly audio sometimes. Lord Fur, give me another chance. I'll prove my strength to you. Can I cut him loose? No. Shaman. I think we're done. I think I'm done. I think this is it for Horror Nights. maybe we'll come back. I don't know. And do some Pantheon stuff at some point. Maybe I'll like find some motivation for that. Right now I just don't care about those. Maybe whenever we actually do get to Silk Song, we do some like Horror Night Pantheon stuff as like a warm-up. To get used to like the type of game again before we go in or something. I don't know. Maybe not though. I'm just thinking out loud really. Audio, is that my headphones or is it on your end too? Because the audio got really cracky there. Didn't know that. It might be my headphones then. That's bad. I'd rather it be the game. I feel like there's only one place we can like end this series, right? Cable looks good though, so I don't know. In fact, there's some. I should be able to read this. There's definitely stuff written on this notice board, and it doesn't let me know. There's our friend Soak. Grey Brain's so dark, so troubled. But that's not the only danger I had to overcome in my quest for glory. You've noticed this trophy, haven't you? A keepsake from my final triumphant battle deep in the pit below us. It's a nice helmet. Yes, Life Ender claimed another victim. And the crowd erupted into ecstatic cheering that was both loud and utterly sincere. Yes. To what do I owe my long string of triumphs and victories, you ask? As I said earlier, the key is in my personal philosophy, the 57 precepts of Sot. Particularly relevant here is the first precept, always win your battles. That's a good one. As for the other 56 precepts, well... Precept 2, never let them laugh at you. that feels very personal, you know. Fools laugh at everything, even at the superiors. But beware, laughter isn't harmless. Laughter spreads like a disease, and soon everyone is laughing at you. Yeah, I feel like that's like very personal to you, so you need to strike at the source of this perverse merriment quickly to stop it from spreading. Can I listen to all of them here? Because I don't want to, but I want to. Precept 3, always be rested. That's a good one too. Fighting and adventuring take their toll on your body. When you rest, your body strengthens and repairs itself. I mean, yeah, kinda. The longer you rest, the stronger you become. That's wisdom right there. Precept 4, forget your past. The past is painful. That feels very personal again. And thinking about your past can only bring you misery. Think about something else instead, such as the future. Or some food. I mean, that part, again, that's good. Food and sleep, yes. Precept 5, strength beats strength. Yeah, explain that, please. Is your opponent strong? No matter, simply overcome their strength with more strength and they'll soon be defeated. I mean, that's how I'm playing this game, so... You know, I just hit things. 6. Choose your own fate. Our elders teach that our fate is chosen for us before we are even born. I disagree. That's a good one too, yes. Mourn not the dead. Okay, why not? When we die, do things get better for us or worse? There's no way to tell, so we shouldn't bother mourning, or celebrating for that matter. Okay. Travel alone. You can rely on nobody, and nobody will always be loyal. Therefore, nobody should be your constant companion. Yeah, I don't know. Keep your home tidy. I don't want to. Your home is where you keep your most prized possession, yourself. Yeah, sure. But if you're out adventuring, that's not actually true. Therefore, you should make an effort to keep it nice and clean. 10. Keep your weapon sharp. I make sure that my weapon Life Ender is kept well sharpened at all times. This makes it much easier to cut things. Mothers will always betray you. Again, like some of these seem very autobiographically to me, and not like a general kind of wisdom thing. This precept does explain itself, it's true. 12. Keep your cloak dry. If your cloak gets wet, dry it as soon as you can. Wearing wet cloaks is unpleasant and can lead to illness. Well, I mean, you know, sure. Never be afraid. Fear can only hold you back. Facing your fears can be a tremendous effort. Therefore, you should just not be afraid in the first place. Yes, that's a good one, I like it. Respect your superiors. If someone is your superior in strength or intellect or both, you need to show them your respect. You hear that, chat? Don't ignore them or laugh at them. 15. One foe, one blow. You should only use a single blow to defeat an enemy. That's how I've been trying to play this, but it doesn't let me one-shot everything. Any more is a waste. Also, by counting your blows as you fight, you'll know how many foes you've defeated. That's smart. Don't hesitate. Once you've made a decision, carry it out and don't look back. You'll achieve much more this way. I mean, yeah, okay. Some of these are not bad. 17. Believe in your strength. Others may doubt you, but there's someone you can always trust, yourself. Make sure to believe in your own strength, and you will never falter. That's a good one too. Seek truth in the darkness. This precept explains itself. If you try, succeed. If you're going to attempt something, make sure you achieve it. It's kind of like do or do not, there is no try. If you do not succeed, then you have actually failed. Avoid this at all costs. Yes. Speak only the truth. When speaking to someone, it is courteous and also efficient to speak truthfully. Beware, though, that speaking truthfully may make you enemies. This is something I'll have to bear. Be aware of your surroundings. Don't just walk along staring at the ground. You need to look up every so often to make sure nothing takes you by surprise. Or to look for stupid breakable walls. Abandon the nest. As soon as I could, I left my birthplace and made my way out into the world. Do not linger in the nest. There's nothing for you there. Identify the foe's weak point. Every foe you encounter has a weak point, such as a crack in their shell or being asleep. We haven't encountered many that were asleep, right? You must constantly be alert and scrutinizing your enemy to detect their weakness. Is it baklava? Papanada? Baklava. He does say baklava. Bera bera baklava. He wants like beer and baklava. Yes. Strike the foe's weak point. Once you have identified your foe's weak point, as per the previous precept, strike it. This will instantly destroy them. Yes. Anyway. Protect your own weak point. I don't have one. Be aware that your foe will try to identify your weak points. You must protect it. The best protection, never having a weak point in the first place. Yes, yes. Never be asleep. Don't trust your reflection. Appearing at certain shining surfaces, you may see a copy of your own face. The face will mimic your movements and seem similar to your own. But I don't think it can be trusted. There's some stuff to unpack here for sure. It definitely says papanada, but it also says bera bera baklava, and I'm pretty sure... There it was again. He wants beer and baklava, which is not a good combination, really. Like, I wouldn't want those together, maybe. But, you know, whatever. Churro? It does sound like churro too, yes. Baklava? Baklava is like a... You can Google it. It's like a very sweet thing. Eat as much as you can. That's a good one again. Yeah, not free for a mouth though. Don't wanna, you know, that's one of your weak points. You have to protect your weak points. When having a meal, eat as much as you possibly can. This gives you extra energy and means you can eat less frequently. Maybe. Don't peer into the darkness. If you aren't we looking for truth in the darkness? If you peer into the darkness and can't see anything for too long, your mind will start to linger over old memories. Memories are to be avoided as per precept 4. Develop your sense of direction. I'm good. I'm done with that. It's easy to get lost when traveling through winding, twisting caverns. Having a good sense of direction is like having a magical map inside of your head. Very useful. I do have a magical map in my head. I'm not always sure it's in my head though, but it's somewhere within me. Never accept a promise. Spurn the promises of others, as they are always broken. Promises of love or betrothal are to be avoided especially. Disease lives inside of dirt. There's some truth to that. You'll get sick if you spend too much time in filthy places. If you're staying in someone else's home, demand the highest level of cleanliness from your host. Names of power. And so to name something is to grant it power. I myself named my nail Life Ender. Do not steal the name I came up with. Invent your own. Show the enemy no respect. Being gallant to your enemies is no virtue. If someone opposes you, they don't deserve respect or kindness or mercy. Yeah. Don't eat immediately before sleeping. This can cause restlessness and indigestion. It's just common sense. Up is up, down is down. If you fall over in the darkness, it can be easy to lose your bearing and forget which way is up. Keep this precept in mind. Eggshells are brittle. Once again, this precept explains itself. It's true, it's true. Borrow, but do not lend. If you lend and are repaid, you gain nothing. If you borrow, but do not repay, you gain everything. I mean, that is true. That is true. It does say papanada octis, right? So like 8 papanadas. Pera pera baklava, it's clearly that. Like, there's no doubt in my mind. I can't unhear it. Beware the mysterious force. The mysterious force bears down on us from above, pushing us downwards. If you spend too long in the air, the force will crush you against the ground and destroy you. Beware, that is true. I've experienced that. Eat quickly and drink slowly. Your body is a delicate thing, and you must fuel it with great deliberation. Food must go in as fast as possible, but fluids at a slower rate. Obey no law but your own. Okay. Laws written by others may inconvenience you or be a burden. Let your own desires be the only law. Learn to detect lies. When others speak, they usually lie. Scrutinize and question them relentlessly until they reveal their deceit. 42, that's an important one. Spend Chiyu when you have it. I have so much, but there's nowhere to spend it. Some will cling onto the Chiyu, even taking it into the dirt with them when they die. It is better to spend it when you can, so you can enjoy various things in life. 43. Never forgive. If someone asks forgiveness of you, for instance, a brother of yours, just, yeah, a random example, always deny it. That brother, or whoever it is, doesn't deserve such a thing. Is there like more background lore for Sot? What happened to his, or what happened to him, you know, with his family? You cannot breathe water, that's true. Water is refreshing, but if you try to breathe it, you are in for a nasty shock. One thing is not another. This one should be obvious, but I've heard others try to argue that one thing, which is clearly what it is and not something else, is actually some other thing which it isn't. Stay on your guard. The world is smaller than you think. That is true. That is true. When young, you tend to think that the world is vast, huge, gigantic. It's only natural. Unfortunately, it's actually quite a lot smaller than that. I can say this now, having traveled everywhere in the land. Make your own weapon. Only you know exactly what is needed in your weapon. I myself fashioned Life Ender from shellwood at a young age. It has never failed me, nor I it. Be careful with fire, that's a good one. Fire is a type of hot spirit that dances about recklessly, that's true. It can warm you and provide light, but it will also singe your shell if it gets too close. Statues are meaningless. Do not honor them. No one has ever made a statue of you or I, so why should we pay them any attention? Don't linger on mysteries. Some things in this world appear to us as puzzles or enigmas. If the meaning behind something is not immediately evident though, don't waste any time thinking on it, just move on. No, I can't. I can't do that. Nothing is harmless. Given the chance, everything in this world will hurt you. Friends, foes, monsters, uneven paths. Be suspicious of them all. Especially uneven paths, yeah. Beware the jealousy of fathers. Fathers believe that because they created us, we must serve them and never exceed their capabilities. If you wish to forge your own path, you must vanquish your father, or simply abandon him. So, like, doesn't like the mother or the father or the brother, or like any people really, doesn't believe in like love. Poor Sot. He needs like a. Are there like any therapists around? I guess she's listening to him, so that, you know, maybe that like helps a little. Do not steal the desires of others. Every creature keeps their desires locked up inside of themselves. If you catch a glimpse of another's desires, resist the urge to claim them as your own. It won't lead you to happiness. That one's true. If you lock something away, keep the key. That's smart too. Nothing should be locked away forever. So hold on to your keys. You will eventually return and unlock everything you hid away. Bow to no one. Well, there are those in this world who will impose their will on others. They claim ownership over your food, your land, your body, and even your thoughts. They have done nothing to earn these things. Never bow to them and make sure to disobey their commands. No, yeah, that I'm okay with. Do not dream. Dreams are dangerous things. That is true, actually. In this world, strange ideas, not your own, can worm their way into your mind. But if you resist those ideas, sickness will rack your body. The best not to dream at all, like me. Those kinds of dreams, okay. Obey our precepts. Most importantly, you must commit all of these precepts to memory and obey them all unfailingly, including this one. Have you truly listened to everything I've said? Let's start again and repeat the 57 precepts of Sot. Britta seems to like him enough. I guess so. I guess I'm all news now. The Grey Prince. Heaving heavy breaths, flushed from the exertion of battle, the figure emerged from the well. Triumph was his, and trophy he bore to prove it, the fearsome skull of his vanquished opponent. Startling warning he brought to the village, one that rung so true. Their wise savior, thought a hero by the bugs, was a vicious beast, and this shrouded Grey Prince was in truth the hero deserved. With honor and humility, he recounted his quest below, his epic journey of one purpose, to find her, to protect her, his grey maiden, his partner in darkness. Okay, yeah. Descend. Do I want to know what this is? He looks big in there's a statue. He says there's no statue of him. There's a statue of him in the basement. His precept is bogus. He did say everyone lies. But he also said always speak the truth. That's one of the precepts. Oh man. He always lies. No, he always speaks the truth. That's one of his precepts. He wouldn't lie. Terrifying, beautiful, powerful Grey Prince Sot. Okay, you got a shockwave. And you're summoning little Sots? You're doing the shockwave constantly, huh? And then you're jumping so I can't pogo. And you go into the floor and then fall through the ceiling, okay. You do fight like Sot. You're just like a lot bigger and stronger, I guess. It's one of those things that doesn't count for the Hunter's Charm for some reason. I mean, it's probably like pretty missable, right? Because you need to find, like, you need to talk to Sot up top, find them where the Venge King is, find them in Deepness, find them in the Colosseum, do the first Colosseum challenge, come back here. Like, there's a lot of steps there. I don't know. This could be a fun fight, but like I don't have it in me today anymore. I came to this kingdom to fulfill a promise, and now I've succeeded. That promise I made so long ago, a promise to myself, a promise of glory, glory for I, Sot the Mighty. I never doubted myself, never faltered, and now I've achieved everything I desired. Are you sure? No, not you. I want your thoughts. Heroic, beautiful. Okay. You could eat churros. I could eat some churros. I would also have some baklava, like a bit of baklava. It's very sweet. I mean, churros are also pretty sweet, but they're not like a sticky sweet. What map did we update? That's really fun. That is really fun. But yeah, I guess that is it now. So there's more stuff. Obviously, all the Pantheon stuff. Grey Prince, Sot, or whatever down in the basement there. And who knows? Probably some more breakable wars, I'm guessing. Not sure what else could be missing. We've done a good job, I think. There's still like, I don't know. There are a bunch of NPCs who could do things, possibly. There's like the... What's her name? Down there, what's her name? Then there's like the masked lady or whatever somewhere. Was that a lady? It's a bug. And like the one in the Queen Station, and I don't know. All of those could maybe have like more secrets. There's like the weird mushroom, the talking mushroom. But I don't know. I don't know if any of them do anything. It doesn't feel like it. There's no obvious way to do anything with any of them anyway. So yeah. Did all the Colosseum things. Fought all the bosses we found. That's not true. Because we didn't really beat Sot or Oro and Mato or whatever they're called. And there are more in there as well that we can unlock, but wait, I got to... Oh no, 153 was the mark, right? Yeah. I guess, yeah, no, I guess I haven't killed any of them, so they don't even count as encountered, right? Those extra bosses. So anyway, yeah. You know, this is a good game. I had a good time. I think we did improve our skills over time significantly. I do feel more competent for sure. And I think that like if I put in like some more time, I could definitely beat Oro and Mato, or whatever they're called. the Sot guy down there, the Dream Sot. I mean, I don't know how many stages there are to that. It looks kind of wild, but I think that's doable as well. Nightmare King, or whatever it's called, that I don't know. Just like the first impression of this is insane. It's so fast. Like even Sot is pretty fast. Like the shockwaves are like constant, but like I feel like you can find a rhythm there maybe, or I can. For the Nightmare King thing, that looks impossible. Like I don't know what you even do there. Because a lot of them, I don't even know where you would like dodge to. Like the shockwave, you jump over top, or you dash through or something. That there are things that make sense, but like the Nightmare King stuff looks insane. I don't know. Same with like Oro and Mato, I guess, I think that's fine. I'm guessing we're getting the third Nail Sage at some point too, and then maybe Sly as a boss. That would make some sense for the Pantheon doors there. It would be kind of rude to just pick 2 of the 4 Nail Sages. Or whatever they're called. Nail art guys. Should Sly the Sage? Who knows? Anyway. My final percent? Where does it say? It only says when I quit, right? Or does it say in the thing somewhere in the journal? No. Final percentage is 108, which seems pretty good to me. If you could share your bucket with us. I mean, yeah. Not free folks. Yes.
Nice.
It's not sticky, not too sweet. That sounds good. I haven't had baklava in like a while. The last I had was very sweet. It wasn't bad. It's just like this is just like one of those things where like you eat a bit of it and it's like, okay, yes, this is fine. I had it with some Turkish coffee. It's just like fine because the Turkish coffee was like really, it was pretty like, it was pretty bitter, pretty intense coffee. So I feel like that kind of did balance it, but then it made sense as a thing together. But I haven't had it in like a long while. But yeah, I would, you know, I would give it a shot for sure. You're biased. I mean, that's fine. It's probably your most requested dessert to make, but then it's probably good. Like people wouldn't request it if it wasn't good. You think I'm just as good as the start of this? I mean, in some ways, yes. I'm better at the game, but in other ways, I might be worse. You know, can fight so like 10 times. It gets harder and harder. That sounds stupid. It gains more adjectives. That sounds dumb, but also fun. Thank you for the bits, Pink Temperance and Noin and Amantha. I'll try to remember to share a photo in the food and drink channel next time you bake a batch. I'll have a look for sure. It's different than what most are used to. It's the Eastern version you grew up with compared to the Western version. That makes sense, yeah. Like the one I had was definitely, like it was made more West. Farther West than your version, or like the origin of your version for sure. Anyway, I mean, East and West are always relative, I suppose. But yes. Hollow Knight, thumbs up, good game. I had a good time. I'm guessing that if we were to try to actually beat everything, that we would. I mean, like Nightmare King or whatever it's called, definitely looks like I would die more often than I did to Lost Kin. So I think that would be the hardest boss without having tried it more than like what, twice. And there wasn't yeah, I wasn't very serious. Those attempts weren't great. But just based on like how quick that moves and how, yeah, I think I would struggle a ton with that. But you know, I actually don't know how many times I died to Lost Kin, but it was a lot. Anyway, yeah, that's it for Horror Night. Thanks everyone for watching live and for also watching on YouTube over time, or the next like 100 years, or however long YouTube's gonna be around for. That's all I got. That's it. I'm out. Bye bye.